seen this one.
Oh. Okay, how's that? Hey, we have video feed. Goody. Internet connection. Must. Oh, goodness. And go stable. Yay! Yay! Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Brochet Show, episode 4. Current bitrate is lower than the rate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 4,500 kilobytes per second. Well, that'd be wonderful, but I have terrible internet at the moment and it does not want to work with me. Oh, good grief. Okay, we have a good connection. This is great. Alright, is to come in and say hi. Please, in the chat, say hi, ask me a question. I need something to do today. Alright. And we actually have smooth video feed. That's so much better than last week. I hope it's not kick everybody off again. It totally did. No, there's no one able to see. If we click the... Where's my tablet? Let me see if this is even... If we click the notification, are we even getting anything? Text. 1 second. I was using it as a computer, so I have to wait for it to power back to tablet mode. It's very helpful, but sometimes a little bit annoying. Alright. We shall look and see if this is even working at all. Because, wow, YouTube Studio. Okay, now we have viewers. Now it's working. Still not super smooth. Alright, press the button. We'll see. What do we got? Are we live?
Oh, nice. Okay, that's perfect.
Yay! And it's nice and in the there's barely in. Okay, great.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm just gonna say
Oh, man, are you kidding?
yay!
Very good.
Okay, that makes me happy. Okay, everything's working. No data. What? Alright. I think we have all the technology finally figured out. And, okay, so if you hear anything in the background, my grandparents are having a barbecue, which I didn't know about, so... Heh. Bad planning on my part. I should have asked if they were doing anything today. But let's get back to business. I will trim this up for the replay. It's gonna probably start right about here. So let's start that over again. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Brochet Show. This is episode 4, and we are figuring some things out. First, a little bit of story to tell you. My family's moving. I've made several mentions of that in my emails recently. And it's really tough to make sure that I'm getting patterns out and new videos. I mean, my YouTube, my word, other than the lives, I don't think I've had any videos out recently. However, I do have a couple backed up that I did set up, but I did not set them to go live. So I will probably do that after this. I'll get you guys another video. Let's see, what have I got? Yeah, we still have the Finnick the Fox tutorial and all of the owl tutorial. That's all over the owl because it's the brown version I used for the video. We'll do that. I'll do that. Anyways, because we're moving, the house we're moving to needs to be remodeled, like, desperately. So we're fixing that. I mean, most of it's just a bunch of painting and crap. But, I mean, at the moment. But with that means I'm up there, like, almost all day, every day. By the time I get home, I'm too tired to do any work. And I'm just worn out every single day. Feeling a little better now. I learned something interesting yesterday about my ADHD. Apparently, people with ADHD wake up with way less dopamine in their brain than neurotypical people, which explains a lot of things, because a deficiency in dopamine causes all kinds of stuff like anxiety and depression and a whole host of other things, several even like physical issues. But so I'm going to change my diet a little bit and start eating foods that are higher in dopamine in the morning for breakfast. consistently. And so far it seems, I mean, I tried that today and so far it seems to be working out. Feeling a lot better now than I was earlier. Let's see, there's the doorbell, someone else is here.
Hello?
This is Hi, Terry. Yay, I'm glad it's working. Oh, last week was terrible. I was like, oh, I was all talking in this low voice, and it must have been painful to watch, and that was painful. But I'm feeling better this week. Back to, since we're moving, for the next, let's see here, probably about 2 weeks. Hi, Zeke. My cousin's out the window. So, for the next 2 weeks or so, I'm not going to be putting out any new patterns. I will have put out those 2 videos that I have queued up, but I am not going to be posting blog posts or anything. I will email, though, but for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to focus solely on getting out of our current house and getting into our new one so that I can then settle down and start getting out better content, because not having time to spend on it means it's not as high quality. Thankfully, I have those videos. Ah, my neck. Also, I've been doing tiling in the shower, so my arms hurt from pressing in the tiles. Alright, ask me some questions. Give me something to talk about, because that's all I really had today. Oh, so, funny story. Not funny, just annoying. So I'm on my way here, and right before you get to my grandma's, this is this big, dangerous hill with it's a very bad road. They've shaved down the hill multiple times. It's still bad, okay? So there's this biker. I'm pulling up to go across this road, and it's really hard to see because it's a hill. So the crossroad's right here, and the hill's here, and you can't tell someone's coming over, right? But there's this biker right here, and I pull up and I do a safety stop, and he's like, seriously? He gives me his hand motion. He's like, seriously, what the heck, man? I was like, I was doing a safety stop. I was not going without looking. I was doing a safety stop so I could look. Do people not do safety stops anymore? Did I learn something obsolete in driving school? It's just so annoying. I mean, maybe it was just a misunderstanding, but seriously, do people not expect others to make safety stops so they can see? Because especially on that road, it's definitely necessary, because if you don't do it, you are likely to get switched over. In fact, my other cousins and the ones that are here, their other grandparents got hit while biking and died on that road. Sure, the lighting was worse, but still. I mean, it's not a good road to bike. Speaking of which, on the road to our new house, it's very curvy and windy, and there are bikers that go along it all the time, and it is aggravating because not so much that they shouldn't be. I mean, it's not so much that if someone's biking on that road and they're going around a curve and you as a car come up, there is no shoulder for them to ride on. They are riding on the side of the road, almost in the middle of the lane. You have to stop, like when you're going like, what, 45, 55 miles an hour up this stinking road. You have to stop, or you have to be super quick and try to get around them before another car comes down around curves so you can't see. So, and then a few weeks ago when I was heading on my way up to the house, there was a bike, not gang, but like biking meet or something. There was like 30 people. I don't know if it's a race or what it was, but it was like 30 people biking. And I just, on this big old curve, they're all spread around on one of the worst roads they could be biking on. Just drives me crazy. It's not my bleh. But I should probably be talking about something crochet-wise. So, I finished recently. These are the 4 patterns. I have to uncover everything because my grandparents' cat likes my yarn a little too much. Alright, where are we? Let me read that. The latest patterns in the vault. They are not released to my shops yet. They will be after we move, which means the vault is worth that much more because unreleased patterns. This is Wendell the Wolf. I don't think I showed him last week, but this is Wendell the Wolf. He was the first pattern for this month. Driving your bikers is hard. Sometimes you have to go slow. Yeah. And I did for quite a long time, just yesterday or the day before, because there's this guy, he's in the middle of the road. I can't pass him. Can't pass without putting myself and him in danger, and just What's the secret to crocheting with burnout blanket yarn? I have a hard time finding the right place to put the hook. I get asked this so often. So really, the secret is, one, you have to feel with your fingers, kind of like when you're working with fur yarn. But the other one is you need to be using a bigger hook or smaller hook, because if you can't figure out where to put it is because there's so many loops and you can't figure out where the loops are, you need a tighter hook. You need a smaller hook because then you need to be tighter so you're seeing each individual stitch instead of each individual loop, unless you're doing something big. And then it's really just trial and error. Using big yarns helps you learn the mechanics of crocheting, the stitch. So say you're making a double, well, you'll learn exactly how that double is formed if you look at it at all angles while you're making it, right? You can tell how the loops work together to make the stitch. So if you take your hook, you'll eventually learn. The other thing is, I lost track. What was I saying? I had two things to say. Crud. ADHD strikes through then. It's out. It's out of my mind. Crud. Okay, I was showing you the amigurumi. Anyways, when you're making amigurumi, the stuff like that, I can understand that's very hard to see. So when you're doing it, all you need to do is you need to take that one stitch you're trying to get down to figure out where to put the hook. And you just do it. You do like a washcloth made of the stitch. Hook size and trial and error. Yup, that's really it. There's not much else I can tell you other than that. But that's most things. If you're crocheting with like a really thin yarn, it's not working, use a bigger hook. Make it looser. If that doesn't help, trial and error. You gotta learn. Okay, and then the second. Oh no. Oh no. This bag does not have all the amigurumi. I was gonna show you the rest of the ones for this month, but oh good. And then I think I showed this last week, but this is Hannah the Hedgehog. And she is made with both fur yarn and burnout blanket yarn, so she is double challenge. This is if you are like, you've been working with burnout blanket yarn for a little while and you won the challenge. This is a good challenge. I go over lots of tips in the actual pattern on how to do it. There's a main reason I did not keep doing. You love it, thank you. I'm glad. I really, so cute. She's so soft. But the main reason I didn't stop doing video tutorials for all of my patterns, excuse me, is because A, it was getting boring with the same shape. I mean, I know people love the squishy-roomy, but I can't do a video tutorial for every single one. But I do not want to try to explain and show people how to do this in a video, because I will just be refilming and re-editing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and then no one's gonna watch it because that's hard. So this is to date one of my toughest patterns, but I love her, and if anybody else actually makes her, I would love to see it. But that is, and this is Regina the reindeer. I still forgot to stiffen these. I need to stiffen these. I think just salt water will work best, but this is Regina the reindeer. And then we have Winnie the wolf, and there's one more. Yes, the frog. Fitz the frog. I don't know where he is though.
Okay.
It's kind of funny. How did he come missing? I have one bag where I keep them all. One bag in that chair over there because I was taking the photos for them. I wonder if Leo the cat stole it. It's always possible, but I didn't think he would be able to carry something that big off. Where is the frog? Well, if I come across him, I'll show you all him. Ah. Where on it? Okay, that's just weird. Anyways, my phone, but I bet I have a picture on my tablet I can show you. Let me see. Yeah, here you go. So I put them in a collage. This won't leave. There we go. So I put them in a collage. Let me turn the brightness because I don't think this will show. There we go. These are the 4 patterns for this month in the vault. See, that's Fitz the frog. He was hilarious to make. So it fits. I originally did these eyes a lot smaller, and then I made this crocodile mouth that I showed like 2 episodes ago when I was moving my stuff. I don't know where I put all the pieces, but I made like this crocodile mouth, and I was like, it looked like, I was like, oh, it'll just be a frog mouth and it'll be cute. It's almost like a puppet mouth. It did not. It was not cute. It was it was hideous. And I was like, well, if I change it around a bit, it might be a crocodile, and that would be great, or an alligator, which is wider, so crocodile, it'll be a crocodile. But then I thought, okay, then I have to figure out how to put white teeth on it, even though I've already finished the mouth part. And then I can't do a frog with this. So then I asked my friends, like, what do I do? And they're like, oh, just stitch a mouth and just stitch a mouth on it. It's a frog. Okay, it's too simple. So I made a tongue, like Sylvester's tongue, but a bit bigger, and I just appliqued it on there. It was fun. Yes, very fun. Oh, goodness. I'm just gonna do this because I never get tired of Fabio.
Okay, oh, and we have time for running water, so you can either go small, big.
I will put this away now because I have too many out. My desk is completely covered. So at first I was worried because I was afraid that the wolf and Finnick would look too much alike, but I think I did a pretty good job of changing them up. I think came from TikTok. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. I didn't think anybody would see that. As you can tell, I'm feeling much better. I just had to get in the right mood. Another thing about me is, so it's like I said, I have ADHD, but I can, if I really try, slip the brain into a different motion and perk up. Also, seeing my cousins for the first time in a long while when I got here as a bit of a surprise was helpful. So, bear trap. Tell me a bit about you. Are you a crocheter? And if you don't know what that is, then obviously, I mean, it's only my second TikTok on my page. So, but still, tell me, what do you do? Did you actually, I wonder why you saw it. Do you crochet? Do you have ADHD? I just threw a couple hashtags on there. I don't know how the TikTok algorithm works. But thank you, that means a lot to me that you came to see my live stream. That helps so much. Alright, well, it's been 20 minutes since I started. I'm out of things to talk about. Right, so the whole YouTube thing, I am 4 subs away from hitting 400. When I hit 1,000, I will finally be able to do this without tech going crazy, because I can stream directly from my phone. Right now I have my phone connected to the internet, which is then connected to my computer, which is then streaming it to YouTube, because YouTube's technology is weird. So if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, they will not let you stream from your phone. It has to be from a computer. And I can't even trick it through Dex, which is Samsung's turn your tablet into a computer thing, if you don't know. So, I'm just going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep uploading videos. I'm going to see. I'm making good content here. I need to know, because at this point, I'm rambling. Ask me some questions. I need some questions to answer. That's always easiest for me. And I know last week I said I would be doing an interview with another brochet if I could find someone. I was so busy this past week up at the farm, the new house, but the farm, I didn't even think about it until last night, or like the night before. Might be the ADHD because I was looking into it and your video popped up on my For You page, but hey, my name's Caden. Hi, Caden. So, might be the ADHD. Yeah, because I just, what did I do? I did like hashtag ADHD problems. Because as I was talking about earlier, the mindset, the ADHD mindset, it's actually physical, because when you wake up in the morning, apparently your brain makes, apparently an ADHD, for an ADHD person versus a neurotypical person, neurotypical anywhere from 1 to 100 dopamine in their brain, dopamine level. I don't know what the measurement is, but then for ADHD people, for us it's -50. Like less, not enough, nowhere near enough dopamine, which means that our mindset is completely messed up in the mornings. For at least, I mean, obviously ADHD, there's lots of different levels of ADHD, but I did not know that, and explains so many things. Why would I'm just excited that my video popped up on your For You page. I actually wasn't expecting anybody to see it. I was just like, okay, I just need to rant. I need to just put it somewhere. So I did. I'm okay. So, Kaden, now I have to ask: do you do any crafts of any sort? Like, what's your when you want to make something? What do you make? What do you use? What do you use? Like textiles? Do you use what? What do you use? I want to know, because I wonder if it's just the ADHD thing, which is true, but I don't know how the TikTok algorithm works. I want to know, are you like me at all? Are you crafty? Do you like making things at all? Anyway, if anybody wants to keep watching the Brochet Show, like that's a play on words my friend came up with, but because Brochet. I'm going to try to find a link. I don't know. It's a page I made for signups, but basically you just you do it. It's like any old email sign up, but I'm gonna just automate it to send out a reminder email with the link for every Brochet Show episode, and I'm just doing this weekly at this point. I'm gonna try to do it again next week because, like I said, I'm moving, so it's a little hard to. Jody, hi Jody. Thanks for showing up. It's use me a little light, and it's nice and clean, but it's hard to remember where everything is. Here we go, found it. Okay, copy link. No, I have to click into it. That's annoying. Okay, I should just stick it in the thingy description that I have auto copy, whatever it is. Copy URL. Here it is. Okay, so I'll just throw that in the chat. Control V. And out here. I don't know why it highlights crafting at the pool in the link for me. Is that normal? Is that doing it for everybody else? Is that just me? So I know when someone mentions my name, since that's my channel name? I don't know. What is that? Used to like Lego, if that counts, and make all sorts with my friends. Oh my word, Legos. So my grandparents, this is my grandparents' house, because as we're moving, I needed a place to put my office. But when I was little, my cousins and I, we would play with Legos for hours upon hours upon hours. And you know what the rarest Lego was? Wheels. We would just fight, because all we'd want to build is vehicles. I can totally relate to playing with Legos. Yeah, my brother is a Lego fanatic, or was anyway, before we had to put him in storage not too long ago. But he and my other brother below him, I have 8 younger siblings, my other brother below him, they would play with Legos for hours upon hours upon hours. And even the younger kids, they all had their own Legos. They would play all day long, and I would play with them every once in a while. But for me, it's a little bit, not boring, but I am not creative when it comes to putting pieces together. Like puzzles, I like puzzles, it's hard. My aunt's walking by. But for Legos, I can't visualize things. For me, when I make stuff, I have to do it as I go, or I have to like look at a photo, especially when I'm crocheting, look at a photo and try to figure out what's gonna make it look like that. With my brothers, like Jonathan especially, he's the older one, he could just visualize something and build it with Legos. He wants to build a crossbow. He takes his Lego Technic stuff and builds one in like 5 minutes. Oh, look, I found a way to improve it. It shoots through cardboard, and it was scary. Grinded when episodes go live. Liver. I can't type. That's weird. My original my original comment when where's my tablet? Where'd it go? Here it is. My original comment was Caleb Poole, which is my name. But now that I'm commenting through the computer, it's my channel. Confusing. Oh, I'm signed into a different account. That explains it a lot. There we go. Interesting. I don't like the big old tag when I comment, so maybe I should just start commenting if I need to put something in the chat from my tablet, because, yeah, it looks better. Jody, you played with Tinker Toys. That was the other thing my grandmother says. It was the two different main things he played with. This big old bucket of old Tinker Toys. The problem with Tinker Toys is they were made of wood. At least the old ones were. They were made of wood, so whenever the little, it looks like a clothespin at the end. Whenever that one of them breaks, it's useless. You have to throw it away. You can't use it anymore. But Tinker Toys, that was the other thing. We would build cars with them. We would take them, once again, Jonathan was a genius with them. He played with Tinker Toys for hours upon hours as well. Even as he grew older, he was playing with Tinker Toys for when the little kid, like the youngest kids were playing with them, he was playing with them along with them. Excuse me again. But he would like build these cars that would actually drive. I'm like, how? How do you do that? I don't understand it. I don't know. Just not how my brain works. Definitely not. I'm thinking about getting some more Legos though when we do finish moving, because it would be fun. You got 399 subs, bro. Thanks. Wow. You're right. Let me see. Wait. I don't have a live count. I should have a live count here. Wait a second. I think I can. How do I... YouTube Studio. I am signed in? Oh, no. That's my brother's channel. Jonathan. He actually has a channel. It's JD Hates Bananas. That is his channel name. Because he hates bananas. So we decided he would make a channel all about, yeah, 399. Awesome. That's so nice. I'm so excited. Finally hit 400. 400 people that like my content. And oh crud, we're losing battery power. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta plug this in. Or we're gonna lose camera, and that's gonna be the end of it. So if it switches off, just know that my battery ran out. Which is not the best option. Yeah, of course it fell. I will try to get that plugged in real quick. Oh dear. There we go. Plug it in. Okay. So yeah, if I lose video feed, you know why. There we go. But I'll leave that plugged and we'll see how long it lasts. Whenever it cuts out, I'll just end it. So the streaming software I use on my phone to be able to use as a camera, to be able to stream without 1,000 subscribers, takes so much battery. Oh, bye Terry. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Alright, there we go. It's so funny, my first episode I did got so many views. I had so many... What's different? Sorry, I'm starting to space out now. I don't know. I got something to talk about, or I'm gonna just freeze out. I think I'm at the tail end of my energy, my mental energy. Actually, if this is gonna die anyway, I might as well just end it here before it does so. Yeah, it's not charging. Good. Alright, in such case, where am I from? I live in Oregon, Pacific Northwest. I'm actually in Newberg right now. That's, in the below Portland area. What about you? Where are you from? Oh. These stream tools are interesting. I can make people moderators. That's good to know for future. I don't know how much of a delay there is. You're from England. Oh. Wait, in that case, it's like the middle of the night for you. How late are you staying? Isn't it? Hey, Google. Nope, it doesn't work on there. That's right. I'm using it as a camera, and the microphone, so it's not going to do it. $8:33. Oh, okay. So no, I'm wrong. It's 8:33. It's not that late yet. Okay. I'm used to one of the only people I know overseas. She lives in Slovakia, so whenever like right now, actually it wouldn't be that late either, would it? But like when I'm eating lunch, it's like time for her to go to bed. That's the only time I ever really know that time zones suck. It's so hard for me to keep track. They're only an hour ahead of you, so yeah, it's only from the eastern shore of Virginia. That's like as far away from me you can get and still be in the US. Probably. Except maybe like the tip of Maine. I don't know which would be farther, but good gravy. Time zones are funny. Don't even get me started about savings time. I know everybody hates that. Not everybody. I know most people hate that. I'm so glad my connection is actually working. So last week, I did like this history on my business, how everything started, how everything went, and my phone would not stay connected to the internet. I'm going through data, great connection. I don't know what happened, but you followed my TikTok. Thank you. Thank you so much. Why don't live streams show up in the little boxes? Like, when you go to the app, there we go. And everything's fine. Excuse me. I'm drinking a carbonated drink, so. Yeah, I'm thinking, everybody, so I'm in this course, like all those courses with the webinar and they try to sell you the course. Well, I actually bought one because she was actually giving really good information. Anyways, for growing my crochet business, it was like specific to me, it was niched down, it was great. Anyways, I have a bunch of friends in there who do very similar to what I do, and they always tell me that I would be the perfect YouTube personality, or I would be really good on camera, and I don't believe them. So tell me if I am any good on camera, because I could use a confidence boost when it comes to that, because that's another reason I don't like doing the Brochet Show. Every once in a while I feel doubtful that I should even be doing it. But that then makes me think, I wonder if my audience would be more on TikTok. Like maybe I should just do TikTok. Because you see people every day who just, like, their TikTok goes viral. I'm like, I know that won't happen to me. At least most likely not. But can I at least find some people who would want to watch my things? I wonder. How far back is this? What on earth? My tablet is stuck like 20 minutes ago. Okay, there we go. I was like, there's no way this is that far behind. ADHD brain. Anyways. Circadian, you are just fine on camera. Thank you. I am glad, because I'm always afraid that I'm not, and I'm just out here kidding myself that I can do anything like this. I was gonna ask, anyways, Caden, so do you have ADHD as well? And that's why, because you didn't say that, but you said maybe the ADHD thing, because you're looking into it. As in you searched for ADHD? Then you said it was for you. I'm confused, I need to stop talking. So, Jody, where did you find me? Like, are you on my email list? Or did you also come from TikTok? Or might I just pop up on YouTube? Because now I'm curious. Have to get out of here. Stop losing bandwidth so my computer can do this properly. Come to think of it, is my computer doing anything except monitor? Excuse me. So, I'm gonna get tested at school, and then I don't know though. I'm not gonna self-diagnose myself, but I have a strong feeling I do. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Everything's very relatable to you. Yes. Excuse me. I need to stop drinking this. It's just carbonated drinks. So for me, I am not diagnosed, but I'm with you there on the everything. Like all the ADHD videos are super relatable to me. And another thing, I popped up on YouTube. What? So Jody, are you a crocheter? Because if actually I'm streaming in the entertainment section. I don't know what to do because there's two. There's like two that I fit in entertainment section, which is the idea of the Brochet Show. But it's supposed to be mostly about crocheting, so it's like, or do I do it in the arts and crafts? So I've done them like in both, and there's like no obvious difference between them. So I'm not specifically trying to be found on YouTube. Maybe I should be. I need to look into the algorithm for live streams. But yeah, I was just saying about ADHD. It's super relatable, and then I've always, like, every single thing they say about ADHD, I relate to. I don't know. I was thinking just yesterday that I should probably just go see if try to get diagnosed. But I don't really. Is it worth, like, what are they going to do? They're going to prescribe me a medication I'm not going to take because I don't want to put a bunch of chemicals in my body that are going to affect my brain? Or what? Popped up on YouTube. Why would I pop up on YouTube? That's actually, let's take a look at it right now, shall we? How does the YouTube live stream algorithm work? Because now I'm curious. One of the main things that made me think I have ADHD is that I'd be doing something like my math on my computer, and then just 2 seconds later I find myself searching something random. I'm like, wait a second, I was doing math, why am I doing this? Like every 2 minutes I'm off thinking, oh, I should, like, watching the lecture. Oh wait, I wonder how that works, and going and searching it. Or, oh wait, I forgot to like clean up this bit. My mind is all over the place. It decides which, wow. Find the right video, but I'm confused. I thought this would be a little clearer. Algorithm. Oh, there's a blog that's literally dedicated to the YouTube algorithm. Okay. I am just curious. So I know the YouTube algorithm, how it mainly works, at least for finished videos, is because it can parse the whole video. You never know what's going to happen on a live stream. But I know how it works is it's always UX, which stands for user experience. This is the same way that Google search works. But it makes you wonder if you can't technically gauge the UX, except for like they had a bunch of viewers that came from off screen. They're all watching, like offline, and they're all watching, like off YouTube, and they're all watching. That's one way to. I mean, that'd be one way I can think of to do UX. But when it comes to stream, how would things pop up? Thanks, Kaden. You too. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know when you sent that. I hope you haven't already left. But bye. I really do hope you come back. This has been fun. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay. And it doesn't say a single thing, even though I searched specifically live stream. Whatever. I'll do this later. Alright. Well, I think that we're going to end this here then. Interesting. I think we're going to end this here. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'm going to go. I have so if you're a crocheter and you're watching this, I have a sip and stitch that I'm going to be doing. Actually, I need to go get the link for you, don't I? But I have a sip and stitch, which is it's just gonna be like a Zoom meeting basically, where we're gonna crochet and talk. But if anyone wants to join me, I will drop the link here right before I sign off. If I can remember where I need to get the link from. Dang it. Probably my Facebook group. Also, I have a Facebook group for crocheters if anybody wants to go join that. I don't put a cap on sharing your own stuff. So if you're also a designer, go ahead and share as much as you like. And I forgot to tell my moderator to add it. Of course I did. That is definitely... Shoot. Anyways. Where is events? Here we go. We're going to just copy this link real quick. And put it here. It's not going to let me... And there we go. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Caleb. This has been the Brochet Show. I will see you next time. Bye.